All right, in the next few videos, we're going to be going over converting between units. Okay, and this is a useful skill in a couple areas, such as like if you're cooking and you need to convert between units, like tablespoons and cups and quarts and gallons and that sort of thing. Or if, like, say you're driving in another country, like in America, we use miles, but I do sometimes in the summer I'll go to Canada on a fishing trip, and the speed limit sign will say 85 kilometers per hour. Okay, better not be going 85 miles an hour because that is not the same thing. Okay, I think that's if you convert it, it's roughly like um, let's just say 55 miles an hour, roughly. Okay. So it's an important skill to know in quite a few different circumstances. All right, and in these videos, in this first one, I'm going to show you how to go from, like, if you have the smaller of the two numbers, so the left side of the equal sign. Okay, so in this case, we're going from kilometers to miles, or excuse me, miles to kilometers. We're going from miles to kilometers. In another video, I would show you how to go from it might not necessarily be miles and kilometers, but it would be from the number on the right side. We'll just say from kilograms to pounds, if that makes sense. So we'll go to the not so nice number to the nice number. But we're going to start off with miles to kilometers here. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I look at my chart and I see 1 mile. You see how this has that squiggly equal sign? That means roughly equal to. So 1 mile isn't exactly equal to 1.609, but it's roughly equal to, so they probably rounded it. Kind of like how pi, the number pi, goes on forever. So if I said pi is equal to, um, we'll just say if I put pi is equal to 3.14159. That would not be true, okay, because pi is not exactly equal to that. It would be correct if I wrote pi is roughly equal to 3.14159. Just giving you a little information about what this symbol right here means. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this quick. All right, so to go convert between units, if we're going from the left side of the equal sign to the right, I want the big kicker is I want to get rid of the miles and I want it to be left with just kilometers. So if I do this, all right, I'm going to start with my 13 miles. Okay, and I'm going to multiply it by, so MI stands for miles, so this isn't the word mix, but 13 miles times, I'm going to go 1.609 kilometers. Okay, that's my conversion factor is 1.609. And what's the number that we can divide any number by and it's not going to change it? Okay, I've asked you guys this question a whole bunch this year. You can take any number and you can divide it by 1. And I'm going to put the miles symbol right here because if you think about it, I'm just going to put this over 1 because I can do that to anything. Now, since I have a mile up in the numerator and I also have miles down in the denominator, okay, whenever you have something in the numerator and the denominator and they're being multiplied, they cancel. So my miles in the numerator and in the denominator here cancel, and I'm just left with 13 over 1 times 1.609 kilometers over 1, which is just the same thing as 13 times 1.609 kilometers. And if you do that in your calculator, you get like 20.9 something. All right, I'm just going to go equals, or roughly equals 21 kilometers. Because again, in the question is asking for what is 13 miles roughly equal to? Well, it was really close to 21 kilometers. And I think when you guys do your assignment later, it's going to say round it to the nearest whole number. Well, the nearest whole number there is 21 kilometers right there. So 13 miles is roughly equal to